Patch 14.17b has brought some significant shifts in the meta, with new compositions evolving every day. As a Challenger player, it's crucial to stay updated with all the changes as well as the meta comps. In a previous video, we covered the Shapeshifter's meta comp, which is great for quick rank ups. If you haven't seen it yet, check the link in the description. Today, we'll take a look at one of my recent games where I managed to max out a 5-cost champion in a Challenger lobby. The game started with the Prismatic finale portal. After scouting the lobby, I decided to go for a losing streak. My opponents had stronger boards, and this gave me time to build up gold. The plan was simple: maximize gold interest and save up for high-cost champions in the late game. For my first augment, I went with flexible. This would allow me to maximize traits as the game progressed. Early on, I grabbed whatever 2-star champions I could find. I also slammed Gargoyle Stoneplate on my frontline to reduce health loss while I was on my losing streak. Initially, I planned to play the portal trait because I got an emblem from my augment. I ended up losing every round in stage 2, keeping a 5-loss streak. But at stage 3-1, things took a turn. I got a Pyro emblem and decided to switch strategies. Now, I was going to build around the Pyro trait, using shapeshifters like Elise as my frontline tank for the mid-game. Reforged the portal emblem and was hoping for another Pyro one, but instead, I got a Frost emblem. For my second augment, I picked Pyro Crown, which made it easier to manage 5 Pyro units along with other traits. Continued my losing streak through stage 3 to build up even more gold. By the time I hit level 6, my board had 4 Pyro activated with the help of the emblem. Started rerolling for more Pyro champions and added them to the team planner, aiming to build around both Pyro and Frost traits. Finally, at stage 3-6, my losing streak ended. I had 50 gold saved up, so I started rolling to strengthen my board. An early Olaf appeared in the shop, so I gave him the Pyro emblem. During the monster round at stage 3-7, lucky I got 2 champion duplicators. Now, I was ready to start a winning streak. Leveled up to 8 and rolled all my gold to build a stronger board. Olaf was equipped with Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge. Even though I lost a round to an opponent with a 3-star Poppy, I was still in a good position. For my third augment, I picked New Recruit, which gave me an extra unit on the board and 1 more duplicator. At this point, my board was looking strong, with 5 Pyro and 7 Frost units activated. Continued rolling for Olaf while keeping the winning streak going. At the 4-4 carousel, I picked up Nasus to serve as my frontline champion. I equipped him with Gargoyle Stoneplate, Sunfire Cape, and Steadfast Heart, making him my main tank. At stage 4-6, I upgraded Nasus to 2-star. My goal now was to max out either a 4-cost or a 5-cost champion. At stage 5-1, I kept rolling for Olaf, needing only 2 more copies to max him out. Unfortunately, they didn't show up right away. To keep things moving, I crafted a Spear of Shojin for Varus, who was carrying the backline. Finally, at stage 5-2, I found another Olaf and used my champion duplicators to turn him into a 3-star. Now, with a 3-star Olaf, winning became much easier. But I had bigger plans. Let's check out 3-star Olaf in action. As you can see, one of my opponents surrendered immediately.
Come on, man! That's too easy!
Showing just how powerful a 3-star 4-cost champion can be. The rounds in stage 5 were smooth, but I still had a surprise planned. At stage 6-1, after the monster round, I started rolling for a charm called Major Polymorph. This charm can transform a 4-cost champion into a 5-cost. I didn't find it right away, but at stage 6-2, I finally got it. I sold all my 4-cost champions, except for Olaf, and waited to transform him into a 3-star 5-cost champion. And it worked! I got a 3-star Xerath. After itemizing Xerath, he was dealing massive damage. In fact, Xerath was hitting for 21,000 magic damage. Pretty impressive, right?
Impressive. Your parents must be very proud.
For fun, I even left only Xerath on the board to see if he could solo the enemy team. And he did. This game shows that, with the right augments and charms, you can easily max out a 5-cost champion in high-level challenger lobbies. To pull this off, focus on augments that give you high-cost champions or duplicators, like Birthday Present, New Recruit, a Golden Quest, or Reina Foyer Cement. For charms, look for ones that upgrade your champions or refresh the shop with 4-cost and 5-cost units, like all 5s, all 4s, Major Mimicry, The World, or Major Polymorph. With these augments and charms, maxing out a 5-cost high-cost champion becomes a lot easier. Just be sure to manage your economy wisely. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Item Swap, for more Challenger level content.